There were all these movie musicals that were just so bonkers. Xanadu, The Apple, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. It seemed like between like 1978 and 1980, like everybody was trying to get in on this. Were you ever approached to do like your own variety show or your own TV show, or maybe the Rockstar Next Door style sitcom or whatever? That would have been some TV I would have wanted to see.
Yeah, and we turned most of that down only because we were touring at that time constantly. It was at a time when Alice Cooper was at its peak. So if that were to come along later on, I did do a lot of stuff, you know, the Wayne's World, we're not worthy, and stuff like that later on. But I never wanted to be in a show where I had to kind of totally lose the Alice character and become something else. You know, I don't mind doing guest shots. The way I met Johnny Depp was Dark Shadows. In that movie, they were going back to 1972, and they said, well, Alice, you know, let's have Alice at this party. That's how I met Johnny, and that's how the Hollywood Vampires got started, right there. But that was fun to do a major movie with Tim Burton.
I know you did TV, you did like The Muppet Show.
You, sir, are a demented, sick, degenerate, barbaric, naughty freako.
The Muppet Show was one of those things where it was the #1 show in the world because it was green people making fun of purple people. You know what I mean? And they weren't people. Everybody in the world loved that show. And it was very cleverly written. So I get a call and they go, how would you like to do the Halloween show? And I kind of balked at first. I went, oh man, I said, you know, I've been spending all this time building this villain image. If this is just going to water it down. I said, who was on like the last month? And they said, Christopher Lee, Vincent Price. And I went, I'm in. I didn't even have to think about it. I went, I am in. If those guys can do it, I am privileged to do it. I never had so much fun in my life. You rehearse for a week in London. And after a while, these Muppets were people. You were talking to them. What are you going to have for lunch today? Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about going down. And you catch yourself talking to this piece of felt because they would react exactly the way a person would react. Miss Piggy would say, well, do you want a Diet Coke? Because I know that you're not drinking now. And I went, yeah. I said, sure, that'd be. But
so they never broke character.
No, they never broke character.
They never just hung them up on the wall and, you know, shattered your world.
They come into your dressing room. Hey, you want some lunch? Yeah, Kermit, I'll be right there. I got it.
Freakos 1, civilization 0.